Today I'll be taking a look at two different versions of Action Force Sgt. Slaughter from Valaverse.
Tom the Collecto bot.
Alright, got two different Sgt. Slaughters here from Valaverse Action Force line. Very similar to, obviously, G.I. Joe Classified. We got, I don't know which one's which at the moment, but looks like his hat there's coming off in package, but whatever. Lots of hands. Standard Action Force on the side. A nice little shot of Sarge right there. That's nice. Okay, obviously this is Series 1. And actually from seeing this, the Bone Collector was one that I did miss out on and did want, but now prices are just silly in the aftermarket and eBay and whatnot, so he might be out of reach for me, but that's fine. Sgt. Slaughter with his file card. What is he? Special Forces team leader. Sergeant. Now the film is retired. Action points, which I should start saving. Okay, let's take a look at it. I'm assuming this then is Series 2. Different artwork on the side there. Still like it. It's cool, kind of cool. Action Force. Action Force. Series 2. I believe I have Duster, and I think I've still got Trigger to open up at some point. Those are the only ones that I have out of this series. And what do we got here? Probably the same. I would imagine it'd be the same file card, would it not? Every soldier has stories about their drill sergeants. Every soldier has stories about their drill sergeants. Yeah. Okay, so they just copied it over, different artwork. That's fine. That makes sense. More action points. Probably, to be honest, I'm probably not going to be saving the file cards anyway. If anything, now I'm going to start saving the action points now that you can actually get something with it. I believe they just announced that recently. A character that kind of looks like Chuckles. I don't know. Anyway, let's get these guys opened up. Now, we're starting up with Series 1 Sarge. They all come with a stand, which I like. Nice quality, good feel to it. Moving on. Lots of hands, again. Pointing Sarge hands, gripping Sarge hands. Fist Sarge hands. Hands. Big old knife. I wonder if this is called a Bowie knife. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know weapons. I just know what looks good. That looks cool. And we've got a handgun for him. Again, I'm not a gun guy, so I don't know if that's even a real thing. But again, it looks good. Probably, yeah, spot for... I know the Action Force stuff sells, you know, weapons, accessories, and stuff like that, and I think they've got firing effects, so I'm assuming that's what that is there for. Here is Sarge's hat that was kind of almost falling off in the package anyway. This is the drill sergeant hat that Sgt. Slaughter is known for. And here we go. Series 1. Nice likeness, I think. The chin is quite prominent. Got a... I think the jacket does come off. It feels like it would. I'm not going to bother, because I think then that would make the figure kind of look weird, because it's just black and then green arms. Sheath for the knife. That actually looks quite nice. That accessory there. It looks like it's replicating leather. I really like that. That's a nice touch. Sarge in his boots. A holster of sorts. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that, but I guess maybe due to the size of the gun, that's where it kind of has to look, I guess. I don't know. When I think of a holster, I think of a holster that holds the entire weapon. But again, I don't know if that's design by design or out of necessity, just for the size of the weapon. I don't know my weapons. Up and down, all that stuff. He's got room for a backpack. Again, I guess I'm probably not going to be grabbing any of the accessory packs because I don't really think I need them. But Sarge has got room for a backpack if you need it. All right, decent looking figure. I think it'll pair well with super stiff out of the box, but okay, we can work with that. Yikes. Yeah, super stiff out of the box. Like the look of this guy. Let's move on to Series 2 Sarge. All right, Series 2 Sarge. Again, probably the same thing for all the figures, but I still like the fact that they come with bases. Series 2 Sarge hands. Again, nothing special, probably exactly the same type of stuff. You got your gripping hands, your pointing, and fists. A different style hat. So he's got both the standard Sarge, drill sergeant hat, I guess, and then his more, I don't know what kind of hat that is, but again, nice to have options. The same pistol as Series 1, that makes sense. It's a nice looking piece, but again, I don't know if it's real or not. One thing I forgot about Series 1 is he comes with sunglasses. So this is Series 2 sunglasses, and this is the Series 1 sunglasses. Because I was opening up Series 2 when I realized, hey, there's probably sunglasses in Series 1. So, which had this backpack in it, which is a nice looking backpack. It's not really anything other than just a nice looking backpack. Detail on the sculpt on it is great. Unlike G.I. Joe Classifieds, you can't really clip anything onto it from the looks of things. It's there to go on his back. And he came with a vest. He probably would not use this, but nice to have. That came with it is this thing. Again, not a gun person. No clue if this is actually a real thing. Neat looking as hell, though. Scope, I'm assuming. This thing actually rotates. So kind of like, this reminds me of there's a G.I. Joe called Hardball that came with a gun like this. Well, similar, at least in this way. Is it an elephant gun? Maybe, I don't know. Again, I shouldn't really talk about weapons because, again, I don't know anything about them. But I know it looks good. This looks good. This is probably actually how it would display Series 2 Sarge. Because there's a little bit of a difference. And here we are. Face sculpt would be the same. Most of the body is the same. I love the attachments here. I guess, would you put the backpack on as well as have this stuff on? Yeah, I guess he could. Be a bit much, but this is more of the kind of G.I. Joe look to the character, just the black tank, and then like your camo pants. There's that holster again, which I don't know if that's a real holster or not. No knife came with this guy, so he gets a another pack of, I don't know, military stuff. Different colored boots. But you're basically looking at the same sculpt, just different variation to it, obviously. I like the look of all this. It's nice sculpting, it looks nice. So we got, if Series 1, quick comparison, I guess. Series 1 is more your drill instructor, drill sergeant, Sergeant Slaughter, whereas Series 2 is ready for battle, I think. That's the way I'm going to break them down. This is if you need to train your troops. This is if you need to lead them in the battle. And I guess when you come with a weapon like this, you're ready to go. Here's my Joe Classified Sarge. I loved this figure when I opened it up. This is like, Sarge is ripped here. So let's see what he looks like. He's a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. Yeah, he is actually quite a bit. Let's compare him to his, like this would be the Sarge that would, I guess, compare best with him, with their classified. The chin is still there, but I guess maybe it's a little more pronounced, certainly over here in the Valaverse. Where you can definitely tell that's Sergeant Slaughter, but without such a protruding chin. Got the gun show going on, both sides there. Basically same uniform, more or less, minus all the accessories over here, and the holsters and whatnot. In terms of look, I'd probably have to go with the G.I. Joe Classified. Certainly not displeased with the way the Valaverse figures came out. This, again, Series 2 is probably my favorite. Nothing wrong with Series 1, but he might be hanging around in the back. You know, somewhat like this, maybe.
Tom the Colecto bot.